Oh, hello. My mic is on. Can you hear me? Can you see me? No, you can't see me. Now you can see me. Hey, everybody. Bienvenidos. So he brings bacon. Howard Yermish, Nightbot. The whole gang is here. It's the mailbag time. I should use I should just liberally. I'm not trying to be political when I say that. Use this. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, yeah. All this, just keep doing it over and over and over and over and over. Hi, Harold. Welcome. Good to see you. Harold's on our Substack. We're on LinkedIn. We're on Substack. We're on Twitch. We're on YouTube. We're on Patreon. Yeah, that's it. I mean, Howard, I don't wish to discourage you nor exploit you. But if you wanted to make a mailbag intro, I would not turn it down. Just saying. Hey, before we get into the mailbag, I thought it would be fun to show you something. Do you want to see something? Tom's got mail. Is the You've Got Mail meme played out? I don't know. I want to show you the Daily Tech News Show rundown. In case you haven't seen it in a long time, it might look different than you imagine. Because we do Daily Tech News Show in... we do Daily Tech News Show in a Google Doc, not a Google Sheet. Good evening, Nick. Howard assures me the You've Got Mail meme was never going to be played out. Adam! Good to see you too. All right. So there you go. This is today's show. You see, we've got tabs along the left for all the different dates. And then we have the script. Today we just had notes because we were scrambling. OpenAI announced the ChatGPT Atlas web browser right before the show started. So we were just riffing off notes. Remy, yes, it is streamed everywhere. It's streamed in a lot of places. And then we've got, hey, Crude Sally. Hey, Brian F1. We got a good folk, good chat, good stuff happening. Yeah. So then we read these little bits and then we chat. That part's not in the script, our opinions and thoughts and stuff. There's places for us to break. There's the emails. And then this is the part that gets put into the show notes. This is all formatted and stuff. See, it's all nice. Anyway, I thought that might be of interest to you. Was it? I hope it was. Okay. Let's see what else we got going on before I get to the mails. Oh yeah, let's look at this. I just checked my feeds not too long ago, so there's not much that's come in since then. Nope, nothing interesting. I mean, a lot of interesting things, but nothing particularly interesting. So maybe, Google Fi. This is something that came out since the morning episode. Google Fi, which is my carrier on my Pixel Fold, a Gemini-powered chatbot on your billing statement. So you can ask it for bill summaries, questions without having to wait in line. I never call anyone about my bill. I guess if you have a problem, but wouldn't you want to talk to a person if you've got a problem with your bill? Anyway, I guess if you're in there like, what happens if I add a line or if I change my plan? That kind of stuff. Next month, Google plans to flip the switch on AI audio enhancement. Optimized audio will use AI to filter out background sounds. If you're using a Pixel, you have a similar feature already. This update will reduce background noise on the other end if you're using Google Fi. Also added support for HD and HD Plus calling. And Google is improving the web interface. Fi added support for RCS messaging early on, but it didn't work with the web-based features. You had to go, if you wanted to call or text from your browser, you had to disable RCS on your account. Come December, Google Fi will have full RCS support online. That means subscribers will be able to access calls, messaging, and voicemail via Fi on the web without having to turn off advanced messaging features. Yeah, this is nice stuff. If you're into Google Fi. If you're not into Google Fi, probably don't care. Nick with a C wants to know why change from the sheet? Because we were doing less segmented stuff and more written, and it was easier to take that and put it in ChatGPT to format and put it into Substack. And so I just kept using it that way because I was originally using that for Substack. How much does Google Fi cost? I bet. Okay, that's weird. That's really weird. So I asked, how much does Google Fi cost? And I get a Mint Mobile ad. See? People are like, oh, Google probably just stacked their own stuff. No, they gave me a Mint Mobile ad. They've been outbid on their own website by Mint Mobile. All right. And they didn't give me an AI summary for that. They are worried about antitrust. I'll tell you what. All right. One line is $20 a month plus $10 a gigabyte. And 4 lines is $65 a month plus $10 a gigabyte. You get a certain amount of gigabytes too. It doesn't tell me that. Yeah. All right. Free your mind from fees. Fee yourself. Nobody's watching on Patreon. That's wild. I mean, there is one. Hi, one person. Okay, let's get to the emails. Email. Actually gonna look at yesterday's post. Oh, I'm not logged in here. Well, I can't do that the way I thought I could. Oh, I think I have that tab opened over here. Yeah, yesterday I did an Ask Me Anything. We got a lot of good responses. So, going from the bottom, Wicker Spigot wrote, the AWS situation took out my smart home. Thinking about local solutions. Any suggestions? And I wrote, Matter or Zigbee devices can work during any internet outage. You'll need a Matter hub or a border gateway. And then Wicker Spigot replied that I don't see here. Maybe it was deleted for some reason. But Wicker Spigot said, what about using my Synology? And I said, yeah, you can use Synology. There's a piece of software that I linked to that you can run on Synology to manage your smart home. Oh, maybe it's farther up here. Yes, it is farther up. I have a Synology NAS. Can I run a smart home interface from there? Sure. You'd need to install Docker. And I have a link to an article about installing Docker and making a smart home interface on your Synology NAS at Link Plus. How to install Home Assistant on NAS. That's just one way to do it. There's lots of other ways to do it. Anyway, I thought that was cool. And then Ryan weighed in and said some Wi-Fi are locally managed too, and you can take some cloud-based Matter Zigbee devices and flash them with firmware that doesn't use the cloud. So that's nice extra information there. Roger wrote, not Roger Chang, RW Nash wrote, more AWS talk. This is what the punters want. And excellent comments in the briefing. Was it a Nano Banana shirt? Dongletown. We are still in Dongletown. Still awaiting the M5 Mac Mini. Was worried the AWS outage may affect the Spoon's tills. Apparently it did not, so he was able to get his beer. Radio Luxembourg, 208 meters AM, only after 8 o'clock to take advantage of the atmospheric effects of the dark. And he bought more Aldi mince pies. Smart move, R.W. Nash. Finally, we've got a non-junior. Just like you recommended someone keep a Windows machine around to stay conversant, that's the only reason I keep the MacBook Air around now that I don't have much need for portable computing for the time being. My selection of games do not have a lot of Mac support, and if it wasn't for the games, I could do anything else I want on that platform and be fine. Over the years, I've tried to focus on getting and using software with decent support across Linux, Windows, and Mac. I've been trying to keep my options as flexible as I can, and I try to keep a hand on all three systems, though these days I haven't done much in Ubuntu, even with WSL, time and energy somewhat lacking. Oh, and I still very much do not like the 13-inch screen on the MacBook Air. If I'd had the money, I'd rather a larger screen, 15-inch plus preferred. Then he said, 3DFX. Now there's a name I haven't heard in a long time. We were talking about tech things we would like to have saved. Someone in Discord suggested Sun Microsystems, and there was a little dispute, not a fight, just a dispute over whether it was good or bad that Sun died. I think they ended up realizing that Sun before Oracle is what they wish was still around. And then after Oracle bought Sun is when they all agreed it went downhill for them. Home Assistant is very flexible, but steep learning curve, says Stealth Dave. Just so you know, it is a lot of work to do that stuff. Howard's version of Synology doesn't run Docker. Yes, RW is in the UK, Nick with a C. Can someone else, or I could look this up. What's this 3-stream watch steak thing that came up? I don't know. Did you mean streak? Or did you actually mean steak? 3-stream watch steak. It means Twitch is giving you a steak, says Nick with a C. Oh, Zoe says it's just a Twitch thing. And it's probably streak. We didn't see it, so we don't know. Oh, yeah. Reddit's full of people saying, how do I turn off these 3-stream watch streak notifications? And there's a whole article on recovery. I guess some people really like their watch streaks. We'll explain how to restore your watch streak if you had a watch streak of 3 or more streams with a channel. It's one of those gamification things. Did y'all hear about the guy who ate a steak before the Dodgers playoff game, and the one time he didn't, they lost? So he has eaten a steak before every Dodgers playoff game since they lost, and they haven't lost since. They swept the Brewers, apologies Milwaukee fans, in the NLCS because he ate steak. So there you go. Yeah. And I imagine he's eating a lot of fish right now because the Dodgers aren't playing, but they start the World Series on Friday. And I imagine he's going to be eating a steak. Omaha Steaks sent him free steaks once he became a thing and everybody was talking about it. So yeah, if you want to know whether the Dodgers are going to win in the World Series, look to see if that guy ate a steak. If something prevents him from eating a steak, it's all over for the Dodgers. That's how it works. And you can recover your watch steak later. Watch steak sauce. Let them eat steak. That would be nice. All right, let's get to the big email. Where did I put it? It's from Charles. I'm going to put this whole email in the show notes for this because I thought it was really good. Charles wrote, "Hey, Tom and gang. I'm one of those weirdos who uses generative AI every day. In a typical day, I'll use Perplexity, Claude, ChatGPT, and sometimes Gemini. My work provides Copilot for us, though I use it sparingly, mainly for proprietary data, though I'll admit I'm a bit skeptical about the security assurances we'd been given. I maintain 2 free Claude accounts in addition to my ChatGPT subscription. One Claude account handles writing rough drafts and proofreading documents and emails, while the other I use to create weekly and sometimes biweekly announcements for my students. Honestly, I should probably subscribe to Claude, but I don't want to manage multiple paid accounts. I get more immediate value from ChatGPT, so that's where I put my money. I use Perplexity as my research tool, similar to how I'd used to use Google for both work and personal searches. What I appreciate is that it answers my questions and then lists its sources. I've stuck with Perplexity since they were early adopters of this approach. Claude is my go-to for rewriting and editing. I genuinely prefer its writing style to other AI tools. ChatGPT is where I do longer, more complex work like learning new subjects, collaborating on coding projects, or creating royalty-free art for banners and thumbnails. Copilot has become my enhanced search tool. Since it's integrated with my email and work files, it's helpful when I need to locate something but can't remember where I saved it, essentially a supercharged Windows search. Hammond asked about the differences between free and paid ChatGPT accounts. I pay for ChatGPT primarily for access to projects, which lets me organize related chats and maintain context across conversations. The paid version also gives me faster art generation and access to Sora. I've noticed that free accounts are giving longer context windows over time, but projects remains exclusive to paid users. When I canceled my subscription before, I lost access to all my organized projects. It was a frustrating lesson. My actual work routine hasn't changed fundamentally. I still do the same core tasks I did before AI, but I'm significantly more productive and efficient. The output feels more polished and professional, too. Generative AI has become an essential part of my workflow, and I actively teach students how to use these tools responsibly. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. Sincerely, that Charlie dude. Yeah, that was a good description of someone using AI for the right reasons and in the right ways. In my opinion, I don't know. I'm not the moral authority on this, but it sounds good to me, right? You use it to help speed things up. You use it to stay organized. You maintain different versions to use the different things that are better at certain things. Claude is really good at writing, so you use it for that. ChatGPT, good at organizing. Perplexity, good at research. Though I bet he could use one of the other models for the research and he would find the links are all pretty good now there too. He's right. Perplexity was doing it first, so why change? And recognizing that it doesn't change how he works. It just makes it better. I think that's a good example of that. Uh-oh, Howard's bitter. Oh, because we're talking about the World Series. Yeah. No, I get it. You're in Philly. I totally get it. Chi-Town Duke says the guy scammed himself free steaks. I don't even know if it's a scam. I think he was just doing it, and I don't think he did it to get free steaks. That just happened. Oh, happy Taco Tuesday, Zoe. I have been eating a taco before every win for all the teams that win. So I deserve free tacos. Ooh, actually, Chi-Town suggests lobsters would be better. Let's all eat lobsters before teams that win. Ryan loves the projects function of ChatGPT as well. Makes compartmentalizing things easier. I haven't played around with projects enough. I think I need to try. I think I need to do that more. I haven't messed with it much at all. Code Herder says the AI tool of choice citing its sources is key. I'm still hesitant to accept responses as correct, so fact checking is handy. Yeah, I find they all do it now, and I'm finding fewer and fewer instances where I check the link and it doesn't say what the response said. They've gotten better at filtering that out as well. Sometimes, however, it'll make an assumption where I'm like, well, I could see where you might think that but this link doesn't say it. And I'll have to go look and find the link that actually says it. Good luck, G. James B. He sent an application out. Hopefully you will hear back soon. Nick is celebrating Burger Tuesday. Good for you, Nick. We respect all Tuesdays of all stripes, including Hummus Tuesday and Bulgogi Tuesday, Lobster Tuesday, Pozzoli Tuesday. Yeah, Copilot good about adding links to sources. Yeah, the tools are getting better, but they still miss stuff. You're absolutely right. Oh, Clinton celebrated Burger Tuesday as well. And of course, for Zoe Brings Bacon, every day is Bacon Day. With bacon. Grown up grilled cheese. What is grown up? Do you put whiskey in it? That might be good. I could see doing that. All right. Let's check some tech news. That's all in the mailbag. I really like that Charlie dude's email though. I think it's important to take measured positive responses and put them out there as well. Oh yeah. ChatGPT Atlas. Who has used it? I've messed around with it. I've got it here. It's okay. I haven't done an agent mode yet. Should I try doing an agent mode? I don't know if I can share the screen on that yet. Allow screen recording for Chrome. Oh yeah. I'll have to share your window, allow screen recording for Chrome and system settings. Fine. I'm going to ruin my ability to watch TV just for you guys. I'll turn it back off later. I don't have to restart the browser. I have to restart the browser. I can't do that right now because I'm streaming. I don't think I'll be able to do it. All right, fine. I won't be able to do it until later. Okay. This is that thing where like, I just want to share a screen in StreamYard, but if I do that, that means I have to like go change the setting next time I want to watch a video in Chrome. So maybe I should just not use Chrome for my video. I don't know. Anyway, only the people who play by the rules get punished. We all know this. So I can't really show you my ChatGPT Atlas, but should I try agent mode? Oh, Nick with a C is asking, could I open a Firefox profile manager and open a new window that way? Because I'm using StreamYard in Chrome, it needs the screen capture through Chrome permission to capture anything, whether it's Firefox or anything else. ChatGPT Atlas is OpenAI's new browser. And let's see, what happens if I share the entire window? Can I even do that? Can I even do that? Nope. Okay, that's Firefox. That's Firefox. What if I do this? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if this will work. I think it might really screw things up. Oh, come on. So I'm trying to log into a different instance of StreamYard through Firefox. Then I'll put myself in here twice, and then I'll restart Chrome. These are the lengths I'm willing to go in order to show you a screen live and on the air. Ease of use for the most part, Adam of Geekheim. It makes it easier to get guests in than using OBS. It has a lot of native stuff as well that is just simpler to manage. Not that you can't do it in OBS, but it's a lot simpler and built in. But mostly it was the ability to just throw together like, here's a link, come join me. It just makes interviews and stuff and guests and all of that much easier. OpenAI's apparent Apple first deployment strategy for Soar app and Atlas browser must really play well in Microsoft world. Yeah, geez, that's weird, isn't it? Huh. I thought they were pals. Maybe they're not. Okay. I am now going to enter the studio twice. Will horribly wrong. Woo. Did you see that? It refreshed my camera. And now I am in here twice. It is against God and man. Okay. Not good. So now I will restart Chrome. Yeah, I could have argued with myself. It would have been fun. I hope this doesn't go horribly wrong for some reason. Do you think it lost all my tabs? It did. It lost all my tabs. Why did it lose all my tabs? Because I said quit instead of restart? Travesty. Just to confirm, you want to restart this device? No, I don't want to restart my watch. Why would you even think that? Okay. Which one was the evil Tom? We'll never know. Okay. We're going to do this again. And there are two of me. Not for long. Okay, goodbye. Yeah, why does it do that little flash? It's because I'm using the Elgato Facecam 4K, and it's like connecting. It like flashes out. Oh, hi. Is that my matcha?
Yeah, I didn't change a thing. They said, do you want something other than half and half? I said, no, just keep it the way.
Do you need to stir it?
They didn't tell me anything.
Okay. It's got chocolate on it. I think you probably need to stir it.
Probably.
Yeah. Thank you. This is from the Matcha Cafe. It is half matcha, half coffee with chocolate sprinkles. You can see the chocolate. And half and half. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cold brew coffee, matcha, half and half, and powdered chocolate. Delicious. All right, let's see if that was all worth it. Oh, yeah, it was. Here is Atlas, the OpenAI browser. It opens right to ChatGPT 5, and I can ask it to do stuff. Find the best restaurants near me. Find highly rated restaurants near me for tonight, including cuisine and price filters. Suggest the top 3 with links to menus and reservations. Castaway Burbank, Palma Ristorante, and the Granville. Okay. Very nice. All Los Angeles restaurants. No, Seven's out on a walk. He's on a training walk with his trainer. So Eileen went to the matcha place and said, do you want anything? And I looked at their menu and I was like, I want that. I mean, it used Yelp, TripAdvisor, and OpenTable, and Yelp and Grubhub. All right. Let's see. Oh, you can also get search results in a normal search result manner. If you don't want the ChatGPT, you can get images. This is just for find me the best restaurants. It'll just show you a bunch of restaurants. You can get videos, although it didn't find any videos for best restaurant near me. I find that suspicious. And news. New York City's new restaurant openings. Of course, here in Los Angeles, when I want to find a restaurant near me, I want to see New York City's best restaurant openings. That's the exact most relevant thing that I would like to see. Why? That's so weird. Maybe it's because it wasn't actually a search. I don't know. All right. Where is... Okay, so if I go back, it's just going to go back through all of those. Let's do agent mode. What would you like me to have my browser do in agent mode? The classic demo, the one they actually used on the OpenAI live stream today, was order me groceries. And then it went and it opened Instacart, blah, 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 blah. I haven't logged into anything on this browser yet. So even though it says logged in, and you can choose, this is nice. You can say, let ChatGPT work alongside you logged out. So you can say, keep me logged in, but ChatGPT doesn't get access to my login stuff. Or you can leave it logged in, but I've never logged into anything. So I'll be curious what happens. Should I have it try to order something from Instacart for me, which would be the classic demonstration? Or should we be more adventurous? Perhaps I could have it make a Spotify playlist. Or check the Daily Tech News Show website. Yeah, see if I do that, it toggles in and out of agent mode. I'm open to suggestions. Check the Daily Tech News Show website and tell me how many times Sarah Lane, Jason Howell, Jen Cutter, Rob Dunwood, and Tom Merritt hosted shows in the last 2 weeks. This would be something very helpful for me in doing payroll if I could trust that it was accurate. In agent mode, ChatGPT can perform complex tasks in the browser for you. Oh, it's explaining logged in. Logged out mode, to have agent mode use sites without being logged in is you. You can still log ChatGPT agent into individual sites, allowing it to use just those sites logged in. It has safeguards, but attackers could always successfully break our safeguards. All right. It doesn't need to log into anything to do this, though, so I don't think we'll run into a problem. It's thinking about how to approach the task. I'll look at the episode list, counting how many times. Oh, there it goes. It went to Daily Tech News Show. I didn't touch anything. My hands are up here. Is it going to scroll? Burger Tuesday at the Granville does sound like a good idea. Okay, it's going through and looking at all the episodes. And I didn't say which shows. I just said hosted shows. So it's got to be counting Daily Tech headlines, Daily Tech news shows, and I said past 2 weeks. So it's just scrolling through, ignoring unrelated content. It looks like we've scrolled past the heading of this. I found the article titled blah, 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 even though there might not be clear star lines. I've come across an article titled Nuevos Impuestos. Oh, this is Dan Campos, our Espanol. I'm going to continue scrolling to reveal more posts. I want to make sure I find all the relevant ones. I want to do an audiobook that is just ChatGPT's, log of what it thinks it's doing. Where are we at? October 18th? Oh, okay. So this is going to take a minute, isn't it? It's only gone 3 days back. The coffee is good. The matcha is good. The chocolate sprinkles are good. This is a hit. This is called Cafe Matcha. Their concept is it's a diner, but everything is made with matcha. So they have like a ham and cheese sandwich with matcha in the dough. They have matcha cheesecake. They have matcha waffles, which I posted on Instagram the other day. And obviously matcha drinks. The matcha highball, which is like ginger ale and matcha, so good. It's doing search results. Now it's counting hosts and DTH episodes. It's doing a little data analysis. Okay. All right. It would have been smarter if it went to the RSS feed. I don't know why it didn't do that. That's too matcha. Manja at matcha. Oh, it's doing its own little this little script. Find the best 3D file for making Star Wars X-Wing fighters. That feels like that would just be, you wouldn't need agent for that. You just do search. That's a good one though. I'm making sure to reference the specific lines where each host is mentioned, like the star lines for Tom, Jen, Jason, Sarah, and Rob. I'm carefully cross-referencing each one within the events to ensure I capture the right citations. It still isn't scrolled past October 18th, though. I opened the Daily Tech News Show site and looked at every post published between October 7th and October 21st. Well, we never saw that. Oh, okay. So this is the answer. Tom Merritt, 8 shows. Jen Cutter, 7 shows. Rob Dunwood, 5 shows. Sarah Lane, 6 shows. Jason Hell, 4 shows. All right. There you go. That is the... That's it. How do I go back? How do I go back home? How do I go to a new tab? I can't just... There's no way to just go, to the, I guess I have to open a new tab and then close that. There's no home button. There's no way to go back to this screen unless you open a new tab. Am I missing something? All right. Let's see. I don't think we need agent for this one. Find the best 3D file for making Star Wars X-Wing fighters. Now, theoretically, it should just tell me. Here are 3 well-regarded 3D model files. Well, that's just got... Yeah, okay. See, I don't know enough about this to know if these are good without, even if I went through Thingiverse, printables. But yeah, that's how you would do it. What coaching and assistance have you given the talent when you find they don't quite mesh with other talent? Well, luckily, that has not happened much. So I don't have a whole lot of examples. But yeah, send that to the editor's desk. I can definitely talk about that on editor's desk, Ryan. I like that. Can you edit what's on the toolbar? Are you talking about up here? These are just bookmarks. These are bookmarks that time forgot. I think these bookmarks go back to Netscape Communicator, honestly. Got carried over to Firefox and then imported over to Chrome. And then, it's the earthquake, seismic network, VB audio voice meter that I used to use to capture audio, Alpha Geek Radio, which is not there, Shoutcast Administrator, the Opal, which we don't use anymore for cord killers. These are just bookmarks. Okay, so Chi-Town Deke is familiar with one of them. So not bad. Not bad. Do we want to do any agentry? I want to see if it can. I'm not going to check out, but let's see. Let's see. What should I buy from Instacart? Give me some shopping lists. I need to get groceries. Please get me. I have to say sudo, make me a sandwich. What happens if I write that actually? Sudo, make me a sandwich. Let's find out. The user wants a sandwich, but there's no specific context given. I could offer some sandwich suggestions, like what type of sandwich. I'm afraid I can't physically make a sandwich through the computer, but if you're looking for a recipe or ideas, I'd be happy to help with that. Let me know what type of sandwich you'd like, and I can provide some tasty suggestions. See, that's disappointing because what I would want it to do is say, oh, what kind of sandwich would you like? Would you like me to order one delivered, or would you like to order groceries to make a sandwich? Right? Instead, it just kind of said, I'd happy to help you look for recipes or ideas. All right. I'm going to agent mode. Oh, that was agent mode. Going to agent mode. I need groceries. Please get me bread, pickles, bacon, and cold cuts. All right. I don't think that's specific enough. I think I probably have to say Instacart. I'm certainly going to have to tell it what kind of bread and what kind of cold cuts. I'm focusing on how to get the user their requested item, bread, pickles, bacon, and cold cuts. I'll have to choose the best options available and figure out how to make this seamless for them. Let's do a great job. Oh, okay. It didn't ask me any follow-up questions. I'm very curious what it's about to do here. Okay, it went to Instacart. I am not logged in, but it's going to go shopping anyway. Once it's ready, I'll use the search bar to find the requested items. I'll make sure the store is accessible, preferably near Burbank, which is wrong. That's not where I am, but okay. Okay. Checking login status. Yep. I'm waiting for it to ask me. It looks like you need to be signed into Instacart before I can add items. Please log into your Instacart account. All right. Finally asked me to log in. So now I'm logging in. And then no, I'm not going to show you how to log into my Instacart account. I'm sorry. All right. I think we can safely. Oh, no, we can't. It shows my address. I'll just have to tell you what happens next. I'm logged into Instacart, though, and it is going to town. I could change the address, but I don't know what it's doing now. Oh, let me know. Okay. It couldn't tell I was logged in. I have logged in. I had to tell it. I logged in and it didn't notice. I had to tell it like, okay, I've logged in. Now it's time for me to figure out. I'm going to reinitialize and check the system's current state. It's important to make sure everything is properly set up before moving forward with anything just to avoid potential issues. It's okay. Now it's doing bread. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry it's putting my address up there. Now it's doing bread. And I don't know what kind of bread it's going to buy or if it's going to ask me about that. It went to the grocery store I normally go to. I don't know if it figured that out or if it was Instacart suggesting it. Ooh, ask for 5 new subjects for Live With It. It's definitely adding things to the cart, but I can't see what they are. I think because the sidebar is in the way. Oh yeah, 3 items are in the cart. But when they go in the cart, possibly deli meats like turkey, I'll use the search bar and type cold cuts. After entering the search term, I'll hit enter and wait for the page to load. I think it's using turkey. Selecting cold cuts. Okay. I think I can show you this. Waiting for cart content. I've added the following items to your Instacart cart. The current subtotal is around $30. Would you like me to proceed to checkout? So you'll see a zip code, but that's not going to tell you anything. Nature's Own butter bread, Bubby's kosher dill pickles, Farmer John classic premium naturally hardwood smoked bacon, and Oscar Mayer deli fresh honey smoked turkey breast. There you go. It did it. No thanks. Please empty the cart. I don't have to explain why. Clearing all items from your grocery cart now. The user is asked to clear the cart. I need to make sure everything is correctly emptied. I'll take a moment to ensure I'm following the right steps to fulfill the request. This is important. So it didn't do a bad job, but it doesn't know my taste. I would never buy Oscar Mayer Deli Fresh turkey breast because there's just too much stuff in it and it's too salty. But it doesn't know that. That's a pretty, normal thing. Farmer John bacon, not bad though. Yeah, I gave it generic instructions and it did the most generic thing with them. So not bad. And that is how it does it. It's still, it's taking a while to remove things, but it is removing them. I'll use the new one to remove the pickles and turkey. It's not clicking on remove. It's using node IDs. That's interesting. I don't know what that means. The cart still shows one item. The bread is still there, but we've removed bacon. It looks like I still can't see the full list. I'll need to scroll up. It took that long for it to figure out, oh, I can scroll up and then just click on it. All right. I've removed all items from Instacart cart. The cart is now empty. Let me know if you need anything else. All right. I'm getting rid of that. So there you go. Assume I host the show Live With It from the Daily Tech News Show family of podcasts. Give me 5 ideas for good products to review on that show. Assume that the company buys each product and the reviewer must spend 3 months with them. I know I removed the bacon, but I removed everything. It wasn't just the bacon. DJI Mini 5 Pro Drone Fly More Combo. Drones continue to evolve rapidly and touch on hardware, software regulation, user experience. Over 3 months, you can cover a lot. That's not bad. The Breville Smart Oven Air Fryer. I know Sarah would be excited to try that. Smart Kitchen Tech, which bridges everyday house use, smart home integration. Garmin Vivo Active 6 Smartwatch. Fits well for a longer-term test, fitness tracking, sleep tracking, etc. The Tracky 2025 4G Model Mini Real-Time GPS Tracker. Increasingly relevant for pets, kids, gear, and car. And the GoTrax Flex Voyager Electric Scooter. Wow. Each product gives depth for a 3-month trial. There's a mix of consumer segments. Each one invites storytelling and generates recurring content across the months. If you like, I could dig into another set. There you go. That's a good idea. I'm going to keep this around. Maybe we'll do a couple of these. The Litter Robot 5 Pro. All right. Anything else you want to see with the ChatGPT Atlas browser? I forgot. I was going to call it Titan. Atlas. It's the one that holds up the world. Oh, I got my vaccines yesterday and my shoulders, I forget, are sore until I did that. I got COVID, flu, and pneumonia because I'm over 50. I'd like to see a Live With It on Linux. Yeah. Like a Linux laptop. That's a great one. I wonder who would be the best person to do a Linux laptop Live With It. I mean, I would love to do it, but I'm not going to entrust my daily driver to it because, I don't want to have outages. So I wouldn't be doing it all the time. Haven't done an electric bike, Ambassador Domo. That's a good one too. So we need somebody who'd be willing to say, yeah, I can devote most of my day to using the Linux laptop. I mean, GPEG, the Osmo is already in the works because we have several people in the family with Osmos. And when I say family, I mean Eileen, but also in the DTNS family because Rob has one too. I don't think we've done it yet. Have we? I know it's on the list though. But yeah, maybe Jen, because I know Jen's doing a lot of Linux stuff. I wonder if we could get her a laptop, like a Linux laptop. Well, let's ask. What would be the best Linux laptop for Live With It? Yeah, it has to be somebody who really does most of their stuff web. It didn't give me an answer. I need products. Oh, it did. System 76 Lemur Pro. Okay, System 76. That's a decent one. And then it gave alternative pick was the framework. I think that framework would be pretty great. But that's that's not just a Linux laptop. That's also testing modularity, right? So maybe it's a two-parter. Give me the top 3. Maybe a NUC. Yeah, $1,600 for the System 76. I mean, obviously the way to go is just buy the cheapest laptop and throw Linux on it. Your favorite distro. System 76 framework. Oh, so it didn't give me anything different. It just gave me 2 models of System 76. It's a good idea though. I like it. Alrighty then. Well, this was fun toying around with the Atlas. Thanks everybody for hanging out and chatting and helping me not order groceries and going through the mailbag. Keep those emails coming, feedback@dailytechnewsshow.com. Whenever you think of something or have a question, whether it's for the editor's desk or for the mailbag here, whatever you want. Thank you, Questar. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, all of y'all, for being here and hanging out with us. Derek, Kelly, TJ, Squishy. TJ, special thanks for your email about the AWS stuff that we used on DTNS today. That was great. Good to see all of every single one of you. I'm going to take us off the stream now, but until another day, let me find the music. There it is. We've got Live With It coming tomorrow. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me tell you what Live With It is coming tomorrow, because I don't remember off the top of my head. Live with it. Live with it. Live with it. October 22nd is the Rode Wireless ME Ultra Compact Wireless Microphone with Dan Campos. The Rode Wireless Microphone with Dan Campos. There you go. That is coming tomorrow. We got DTNS Live on Thursday and hanging out with Chris Mancini on Friday. Full week of amazing stuff, plus your Daily Tech News every morning on Daily Tech Headlines and Daily Tech News Show. We'll see you later, folks. Bye! Oh yeah, Cord Killer's coming up in just about an hour and a half on most of these modern rogue stations.